What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kwio Pie. Just want to let you know the audio in this is really fucked up. I don't know why. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not re-recording it. I'm too lazy. But yeah, sorry about that. It has like this weird robot-y, echoey reverb shit going on. Whatever. But I hope you can power through it and watch the video. See you guys next time. What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kwio Pie back again with another video. So I was going to do a continuation of my Haku video where I kind of talked about how weird the power scaling is in part 1 Naruto, and as I started to go through more and more characters, I thought it would be easier to just make a tier list so I can show off all the characters and just kind of what I think of them. So I'm on tier list maker, and I'm basically going to do that. So, a quick disclaimer of how this is going to work. This is going to be characters only from Part 1 Naruto, and only including feats and statements from Part 1 Naruto. Okay, so, for example, someone like Kakashi in Part 1 Naruto is Jonin level. He's just straight up Jonin level, because he's like the baseline we see for a Jonin. We see him cucking down to Kage level people. And I just want to keep it simple. I don't want 50 different tiers. I don't want fucking Jonin and then Jonin plus and then Anbu and then low Kage, and that's just too confusing. So people are going to be ranked below and above each other in individual tiers, but these are just like the baseline tiers, which I thought we needed. The reason we need both Chunin and high Chunin is because there's a large concentration of characters that are going to be around Chunin level, and I just thought I'd show mostly high Chunin, but I just thought I'd show a bit of differential between basic bitch Chunin and then high Chunin. So I already have the tier list complete, so I can kind of go through it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some baseline characters, and then explain those a little bit so we can kind of tell where characters are going to go. So first off, the first baseline character that I want to set up is Kakashi. Kakashi's Jonin level. I don't think anyone will argue with that. Part 1 Kakashi is definitely not Kage level. We can see this by other Kage level fighters, such as Orochimaru. He completely cucks down to Orochimaru. Although he's still, a very strong Jonin. He also cucks down to Itachi. But we can still see he's a very strong Jonin. He's stated to be, an obvious Hokage candidate. But he's not crazy strong. Speaking of Itachi, Itachi's going to be a Kage level fighter. I don't think I really have to argue this. Completely shit on multiple Jonin, although he is weaker in part 1. He used 2 jutsu and was out of chakra and had to leave. But I'm going to go ahead and throw Hiruzen up here as well. I don't know who's stronger in the context of part 1, Hiruzen or Itachi. Hiruzen is stronger than Orochimaru. We know that, and so is Itachi. But we don't know the real difference between each of them. I'm just going to leave it like this. If you guys think Hiruzen is stronger, this is being fucking gay. If you guys think Hiruzen's the strongest, I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. Why is this being autistic? Okay, there we go. I'm just going to leave it at this. Hiruzen's pretty crazy. And even in part 1, he's straight to be the strongest Kage. No one's really going to doubt that. Okay, next we have Rasa. I think that's his name. Whatever. The 4th Kazekage. He gets bitch slapped by Orochimaru. But he is a Hokage. Or not Hokage. He is a Kage, so we have no real reason to believe he's not Kage level. Yeah, so we're just going to put him there. Okay, we need to go back to baselines. I keep forgetting that. So who are my other baseline characters? Oh yeah, okay. So I have, as you can see, we have multiple different versions of important characters, mostly Naruto and Sasuke. So the Sasuke I want to use right now is this one. This is Land of Waves Sasuke. Very beginning of the Land of Waves. You could also consider this just beginning of the series Sasuke. he's already Chunin level. We can see this on multiple occasions. The most important occasions are Kakashi, I'm pretty sure, just straight up says it. He fights with the Demon Brothers, who are notorious Chunin. He's able to use the Fireball Jutsu. He's able to tag Kakashi. I think this is, a lot of people are going to say, oh, he's Genin level. I don't think he is. I don't think that's true. Maybe, well, once you get up into Shippuden, the power scaling changes a lot, but I definitely think in the context right here, Sasuke is Chunin level. And I think those are most of the baselines that I want to get through. Where is... Yeah, Naruto's Genin level. This is part one. This is very beginning Naruto. He's pretty fodder. He's actually the very bottom of my tier list. But as you can see eventually, once I find him, boom. We have 1K Naruto. This is the Naruto that took down Mizuki. So you could say, well, these are the two are like basically the same character, right? Yeah, kind of, but this is Naruto with a possible QB amp. We don't really know. I don't really remember. I'm not going to go back and check. But if he could just shit out 1,000 clones all the time, he probably would. So, this is Naruto mad with 1,000 shadow clones. Okay, next. And from now on, I'm going to go up. So I'm going to start from Genin and move my way up. We have Sakura, who, this is Chunin exam Sakura. So there's not a huge difference in Sakura's strength, and people are going to be like, what the fuck? You put Sakura above beginning of the series Naruto? Yeah. Sakura, people shit on Sakura. She's really not that weak. I don't know where people get that. If you watch her fight with Ino, she's really not that bad. She has chakra control. She does some pretty cool shit. She uses the clone jutsu. She's able to land a few blows on the sound ninja. So she's not complete fodder, but she is weaker than Ino. Ino's just slightly stronger. She has more versatile jutsu. And that's about it. I don't think pretty much they're basically equal, but I think almost everybody concludes that Ino's a bit stronger. Next we have Choji. Choji is pretty bad. He gets flexed on by Dosu, who I totally forgot to put in this tier list, but I don't care. I'm not going to go back and fix it. But he just doesn't really have any showings. He doesn't really do anything. We have Winged, Butterfly Man. We'll get back to him later, but for right now, Choji he doesn't really do anything. I don't think anyone would have a problem saying he's a Genin, not really that impressive. So next we have this Naruto. So this is Naruto in the Chunin exams. So he's had some extra chakra training. He did a bit of training with Jiraiya. He got his powers up, but he's still Genin level for the most part. He's not really that strong. And he just kind of wins a little bit through luck. He gets, he can strategize a bit, but he's really just not that strong. So next is one of everybody's favorites, Hinata. I'd say she's Chunin level, mostly based on the fact, she has the Byakugan. She is able to use the Gentle Fist well enough to kind of swap hands with Neji for a little bit. We don't know how hard Neji's trying. Hinata's probably trying all out. But, she had more impressive hand-to-hand feats than Naruto did, so I'm going to put her up there. Next, where is my boy Kiba? I don't know if Kiba is weaker than Hinata or not. Kiba's not really that fodder. The Gatsuga or the Fang over Fang didn't really do any damage to Naruto, which was kind of weird, which is kind of why I'm kind of putting him this low, putting him a little bit below Hinata. I think he loses to base Sasuke. But he's not horrible. He's just not good at all. Next we have, where are you? 10-10. 10-10, your fodder. You only participate in one real fight, and you lose really, really bad. To be fair, Tamari is one of the stronger people in the Chunin exams, but like really, Tamari, really, I don't see her winning over Kiba. Um, I don't see her winning over Hinata. I think pissed off Naruto would flex on her, so she's just going there. And next we have everyone's favorite characters, Mizuki and Iruka. Um, it's kind of hard to judge where these people are. We know pissed off Naruto is stronger than both of them. We know Mitsuki's a little bit stronger than Iruka, most likely. It's like, where do they go? Well, they are Chunin, so they're probably going to be in one of these two. And honestly, like, just do you picture Iruka doing what Sasuke did to the Demon Brothers? Because I sure don't. So that's kind of based on where I'm putting them. Hinata and Kiba and Tenten also have like more impressive feats. They just kind of throw shuriken. But, I got to give them a little respect. They are Chunin. So I'm going to put it right here. So that's Chunin. Next is High Chunin, which is basically everybody. Well, there's a good amount of Jonin and such too. But High Chunin is a lot of people. So now we have Sasuke. He's really cool. So this Sasuke, so just recap, this Sasuke is very start of the series. So this Sasuke is Sasuke post like tree training. So still Land of Waves. This is the one that fought Haku before unlocking his Sharingan. He almost straight up beats Haku in base hand-to-hand combat. Of course, Haku's holding back. Haku is Jonin level, which we will, get to later. But, it's an impressive feat. Kakashi and Zabuza were both surprised, so I think he's definitely not Jonin level. No way. But he's definitely really strong. So next, we have, ta-da, this is him unlocking the Sharingan. He gets a buff. How much of a buff? I don't know, but it certainly isn't enough to beat Weightless, or Weighted Lee, is it? So next up is Weighted Lee. Very direct comparison. He straight up beats Sasuke. So, you can't really argue that. Next is Shino. You think Shino can beat Weighted Lee? Yeah, probably. This is just kind of based on a variety of things. So we're going to have to put Tamari on here. Tamari, 0 diff, blocks a whirlwind hurricane from Lee. Absolutely 0 diff. And Lee gets flexed on by Sound Ninja. I don't see Tamari getting flexed on by Sound Ninja. So, and then I don't see Kankuro being much weaker than her, yet he was able to tie with Shino. And Shino is able to tie with him. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And then also, we got our boy Shikamaru, one of my favorite characters. He was able to hold multiple Chunin in place with his shadow possession. He beat Tamari in a fight. He beat Kin, the Sound Ninja, in a fight. He's pretty cool. But he just really doesn't have a whole lot of power. And he would lose to Weightless Lee. Weightless Lee's pretty crazy. I don't know. Lee is really weird. In the context of the fight he was in, what he does is pretty crazy. But also not really that crazy. I don't know. I'll have to explain it a little bit more by introducing some other characters first. Next, we have Boom Boom Kiba. I bet you never thought you saw Kiba this high on a tier list above Lee. Yeah, so this is him with his like dual fang, two-headed dog thing. He was able to, I haven't seen this in a long time, but he was either able to bust down or do serious damage to a Rashomon gate, and he was able to fight somewhat evenly with a like Curse Mark Stage 2 Sound 4 member. He's no joke. I just don't see Weightless Lee being able to deal as much damage, and I don't think it's that hard to think that this form is around the same speed as Weightless Lee. I don't think that's too much of a stretch. but he's probably getting flexed on by Sasuke. So this is Sasuke post-training. He's got the Chidori. He can use the Sharingan. He's pretty strong. He was able to tag, what's his name, Gaara. But, he obviously is not as nearly as strong as Gaara. Gaara was like going fucking sicko mode. But, he's pretty strong. He's still high tuning though. And next we have another fairly direct comparison. Naruto after unlocking the Rasengan. He's just straight up better than Sasuke. I don't think I really have to explain that. They had a clash. Sasuke probably would have fucking died had they actually clashed. Next, we have our boy Neji. Neji, you want to get in there? So Neji's pretty strong. He was like the only one that was able to beat his Sound 4 opponent without hacks, which is pretty crazy. He was, considered a genius. He lost to Naruto on kind of an ass pull. But, he's not crazy. He's definitely not Jonin level. So next we have the Sound 4. I used to think the Sound 4 were more powerful, but they're really not. And it's kind of weird. Because you think Orochimaru would have his elite henchmen be as strong as possible. But they're not even Jonin level, because 4 of them in Curse Mark 2 barely took out and didn't even kill 2 Jonin. And of course they're like Hokage's elite guard Jonin, whatever. We don't really have any context for how strong that actually is. And plus they're probably stronger when working together, so they're just really not that impressive. Plus Neji was kind of able to match Kidomaru, who was most likely the strongest one. So just really not that impressive. And then we have Choji with his pill. Choji was the only one who just straight up overpowered and like shit on the person he was fighting. Yeah, I mean, with his 100 times pill, he might even be stronger. Of course, Jirobo was the weakest, but he just no-diffed Jirobo once he unlocked his powers. So I don't think this is too far off. Okay, next is Jonin level. And you're going to be like, there's a lot of Genin in here for Jonin level. Yeah, I know. But you gotta remember, this is in the context of part 1. So, first up, who do we got? Rock Lee. Rock Lee's pretty crazy. Guy calls him a taijutsu specialist. He's basically a god at taijutsu. Kakashi had to lift up his Sharingan to track him when he opened like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th gate. But he lost to base Gaara. Don't really know how that happened, but it did. He lost to base Gaara. That's pretty embarrassing, to be completely honest. And I honestly do think, I'm going to stick with my earlier, when I talked about Naruto versus Boruto in a different video, that Sasuke, with his curse mark, is probably stronger than straight up base Gaara, whereas Lee just lost. He lost straight up. Gaara took the attack to the gut like a champ and was relatively uninjured from it because he kind of got up and walked away afterwards. So, my poor boy Rock Lee. Next, we have Naruto from the Land of Waves. What? Yeah. So this is Naruto with his first real QB amp. This is the strongest QB amp we see for a while. He has full whiskers, he has the eyes, he has giant chakra flowing around him, and he's able to punch Haku, who is de facto Jonin level. In fact, Haku is stated to be stronger than Kakashi, and I 100% believe that. I think if, Kakashi might be able to tag Haku if Haku's moving through the ice mirrors, but I doubt it because I'm pretty sure Haku is faster than Kakashi even without using the ice mirrors. based on the scene where Haku teleported across the entire bridge while Kakashi just had to move a few feet to stab Zabuza. I talked about that more in my How Strong is Haku video, but yeah, people downplay Haku. Haku is absolutely crazy. Who else do we got? Okay, now we got a bunch of characters that are all basically the same. So, Kabuto. Kabuto is stated by Orochimaru and Kakashi kind of to be around the same level. I'm not going to dispute it. I'm going to take it at face value. They're around the same level. Same thing with Shizune. Shizune is compared to Kabuto. Kabuto is compared to Kakashi. I don't think anyone would disagree with this ordering of them. Another character around the same strength, Zabuza. I don't know exactly where to put him. He's weaker than Kakashi, weaker than Haku. I don't see him losing to Shizune, honestly. I don't think anybody does. Kabuto, I think, would be a much more even match, but I honestly think he's weaker than Kabuto just because of how well Kabuto was able to do against Tsunade. Next, we got Gaara. Gaara. So, this is Gaara. I'm just putting him there for right now. This is Gaara after training, presumably more. Perhaps, this is Sasuke Retrieval, the one that fights Kimimaro, who I have not placed yet. He's pretty crazy. He seems to be stronger. He's definitely stronger than he was during the Chunin exams. I mean, he summons that giant tsunami of sand. And I also never really explained why Gaara is Jonin level to begin with. I don't know how you could come to the conclusion that Gaara is not Jonin level. It was stated many times that, the fourth Kazekage tried to assassinate him. Not personally, but he sent assassins. Now tell me, do you really think the Kazekage would, if trying to kill his son, would send fucking Chunin or Genin? No, he's probably sending Jonin, if not Anbu Black Ops. And of course, he's probably getting a Shikaku buff to protect himself when he's fighting those type of people. But yeah, Gaara's, and no one's ever touched him. He's Jonin level. So this is a more souped up Gaara. Where did I put him? Yes. I put him above Kabuto. I still think Kakashi could probably Raikiri him and take him out. I don't know though. Raikiri is definitely not going through that sand statue that he made against Kimimaro. But I don't know, maybe. Honestly, I don't think Kakashi could beat him, but a lot of people are gonna get real mad. You know what? I don't give a fuck what people think. Fuck it. Yeah, Kakashi is just not that strong in part 1. People need to realize how weak Kakashi is in part 1. It's pretty crazy. Who do we got next? Next, we got Kimimaro. So this is base Kimimaro. Base Kimimaro is pretty crazy. If we take the filler, then he can flex on all 4 Sound 4 Ninja in their Curse Mark 2s in base, which is a little crazy. I don't straight up believe that, but I do think, he could probably hang with Lee and Gaara a little bit. He's pretty crazy. I don't have Curse Mark 1, but I do have Curse Mark 2. Curse Mark 2 Kimimaro would have beaten Gaara. Straight up, Gaara was about to die. Kimimaro died of his sickness, which was supposed to have paralyzed him right before he could do the killing blow. So, boop-a-doop, Jonin. I don't even think this is arguable. I think you could make an argument who's stronger, him or Haku. I like Kimimaro a little bit more though, so he's getting a little boost right there. So next. Let's just get these out of the way real quick. Your fodder. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so I'm putting him in this order. I don't think anyone's really going to argue with that. We don't have enough information on Rasa to really say how strong he is, but I don't think anyone would argue that these three are in this order, and that they're all Kage level. Tsunade is not fucking Jonin level, guys. She's not weaker than Part 1 fucking Kakashi. I know she got flexed on by Kabuto. That was strange circumstances. I'm not going to argue this. Okay, next. Naruto, when summoning Gamabunta, is Jonin level. Or not Jonin level, he's Kage level. That's it. Want to know why? Because he fought a tailed beast. Jonin do not fight tailed beasts, okay? Tell me, honestly, do you think Part 1 Kakashi could have jumped up this giant motherfucker Shikaku and Raikiri'd Gaara? Because if you say yes, you're lying. Because he can't. But Naruto could. Next, we have partially transformed Gaara. This dude's pretty strong. How strong, though? Well, he's definitely stronger than Sasuke with the curse mark. We know that. Is he stronger than pissed off Naruto? We don't really know. I'm leaning towards no, just because I kind of see this as like a partial transformation. This is kind of a partial transformation. People kind of view this as Naruto's one-tail form, but I don't know. I don't see that. I think Naruto in his one-tailed form is definitely stronger than Gaara, because Gaara was kind of, because Naruto with just fucking shadow clones beat his ass, which is pretty dumb. But it happened. It's in the series. If you read it, it does happen. Yeah, I don't really got anything to say about that. Yeah. So last two characters. Now this is really hard. But yeah, they're probably above Kakashi. Let's be honest. If a slightly pissed off Naruto could do good damage to Haku, break her mask and shit, or his mask, whatever, then do you really think one-tailed Naruto is not gonna fucking just tear her head off? Now, are they stronger than Kimimaro? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think they're Kage level. I don't see one-tailed Naruto climbing up Shikaku, which is kind of my baseline. I don't see Sasuke doing that either, not until like part 2. So I think this is pretty good tier list. And by pretty good, I mean it's the best. It's the ultimate tier list. Anyone who disagrees with me is wrong. But go ahead and debate me in the comments. Just in case you skipped to the end of the video, I'm gonna do like a quick go over. So this is Naruto in the very beginning of the series. This is Naruto Chunin exams in base. This is Sasuke very beginning of the series. This is Naruto pissed off when he fought Mizuki. This is Sasuke when he first unlocked the Sharingan. Naruto and Sasuke were saying on Chidori Clash. I think I skipped this Sasuke. This Sasuke is Land of Waves post training. This is the one that fought Haku in hand to hand. Weightless Lee, weighted Lee, Lee with 8 gates, base Gaara in the Chunin exams, Gaara when he fought Kidomaru during Sasuke. This is pissed off Naruto in Land of Waves that punched Haku. This is the 2K Naruto that fought partially transformed. This is Sasuke with the Chidori and the curse mark. This is Naruto summoning Gamabunta. This is the full One Tails, and then Naruto Sasuke. And then I think that's about it. If you have any questions, hit me up. And if you're trying to debate me, you're wrong. I was Kwaiopai, and I'll see you guys next time.